Hello and welcome to Prison Architect. I'm the Scottish Lord, and today I thought this is on sale at the moment. Well, at time of recording it was £5.95 I believe, when it should have been 23 quid, and I wanted to try it, so we're going to go through the campaign, I think. This is meant to be an awfully good game, similar to other games I've played, according to Steam. So, yeah, we're going to go into campaign, and, oh, death row. We've been contracted to build an execution... Oh my goodness, this is a bit... Okay, this is going to be interesting. We've been contracted to build an execution chamber at this prison, in time for scheduled execution of one of their inmates. Oh dear. So basically this is about building your own prisons, and I personally am going to try and make my prison as nice as possible. These people may have killed other people, but they still have rights. Like clean beds. Can I click a button or? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Prison Architect. Oh, here we go. Incoming call from the CEO. This is a tough one. Sorry, this is a tough one. There's a prisoner incarcerated at this facility who's been convicted of a double murder and a sentenced to death. That's where we come in. We've been contracted to construct an execution chamber in time for the guy's big day. It's a bit morbid. Big day? This is where I want the new facility to be built. The first step with any project like this is to construct the building itself, with enough space inside to fit an execution room and a holding cell. So let's get started. Construct a new building here. We will also need an entrance to the new execution facility. Build a large sail door into the south wall. I've never done this before. Construct a building. Foundations? I would assume you start concrete or brick. Guess we'll go concrete. Oh. Your workmen are... Is he American? I can't tell. I feel like this is a very American thing. Execution chambers. So, your workmen are responsible for the construction of all buildings. They'll collect the steel and concrete from the storeroom and take it to the construction site. They'll use those raw materials to build the foundations and framework of your new building. This is the slowest part of construction, so you should plan ahead when building new facilities. While we wait, take a look around. Use WSD or the arrow keys to move around, and use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Wow. Nice breaking the fourth wall there. Oof. Okay. Oof. So can we plan? Planning. Large jail door. I don't know if I like where that door is. Can I move the door? Objects. Large jail door. Well, maybe I can't. I genuinely don't know. Is this almost finished? Foundations are in progress. Yeah, I basically have no clue. Objects? Well, we'll just stick this in here. See if something gets done. Now, these are flashing, and I don't entirely know why. That's getting fitted in there. Oh. There we go. Inside the building I want a cell and an execution room. Partition the space by constructing some brick walls. Brick wall. Put that there, and that there. I like this sort of simplistic look on things. It's very simplistic, actually. Hello, workman. He's carrying a staff key. Materials, brick walls. It's just being done. Oh, that wasn't meant to happen. There we go. I don't know if my OBS is capturing Steam, so when I went, oh dear, that wasn't meant to happen, you might not have seen anything. So, yeah, just an explanation of why I said that. Because why not? So they're at work, busy building everything. Great people these are. Best people. Let's see what... Oh, now large jail doors to those dividing walls. You can rotate an object before placement by clicking the middle mouse button, or press R. What is it with the large jail doors, honestly? I mean, can we not have, like, nice doors? Oh, here we go. These people are going in here. Oh, bacon. They have bacon. It's nice. I want bacon. How are you lot getting on? This is very accurate to how it works. That's looking good. Now we need to designate rooms within those spaces. Designate a cell in the smaller area where our condemned inmate will live. Then designate the execution room itself in the larger area. Rooms. Here we go. So, cell is in here. And execution. I don't really want to designate this. You know, being British, I'm somewhat against the death penalty, you know. Those new rooms have requirements before they become functional. The cell needs a bed and a toilet. The execution room requires the electric chair. Let's get this out the way with first. Put the bed in there. And the toilet there. Hello, people. Oh. He's off to install a toilet. Look at all these cells. It's a wee bit pokey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got a lot. I think some folk have luxury cells, or I feel like if I get the opportunity to build a prison, then I'm going to have like different classes of people. So like you've got posh people who live in the big fancy cells, and then you've got the not so posh people living in the not so fancy cells. Oh, hello people. You've got a bed in there, you're holding a loo, and you're putting the electric chair in. Over in Britain, an electric chair is like something you would get from HSL, the chair specialists. which like electronically recline. Okay, CEO. That's the essentials taken care of. But there's still a few improvements you can make. It's up to you, though. These aren't strictly required. It depends on how much you care about your prisoners and the environment. The cell itself could be improved with an outward-facing window and a small bookshelf. And the facility would look better with a higher quality floor material, like wooden floorboards or mosaic tiles. Outside you could add some lighting and a paved pathway if you think it needs it. Well, I'd quite like to... oh dear. I'd quite like to be nice. This is the man in question, Edward Ramsey. A teacher once, would you believe? It's not our place to decide if he deserves this. The law has made that decision. We're just here to do a job. Once you're satisfied the facility is ready, you can begin the prisoner transfer to his new cell. Simply click on the Polaroid in his cell to initiate the transfer. I'm not done. I'm being nice. We're gonna connect this to here. We're gonna add some lighting on either side leading up to there, and we are going to add windows and a bookshelf. I have to say, I really don't like this. Just how you can muck about with folks' life and death. White tiles. Well, those are marble ones. We'll have white tiles in here. And can we get carpet, or...? We can't get carpet. However, we can get a mosaic floor. So if we can just get that in here, please. Because I want to be quite nice. Crikey. Depending on what way this goes, we might switch to the free build mode, opposed to the campaign mode. They're all done. Right, here we go. The Chief, incoming call. Oh. Okay then. Oh dear. I don't... He seems like the not so nice American one. Don't shed one tear... why do I go that English? Don't shed one tear for this guy. He's a stone cold killer. Guilt is charged. He even confessed. Want to hear his description of what he did? It's juicy stuff. It was around 11 PM. The lights were already on. I knew she was at home. I don't want to know this, really. There we go. Good work so far. However, there is one problem. The execution room isn't functioning yet, because it doesn't have any power. Oh crap, how did I not realise this? We need to connect it to the electrical supply. Oh. Jimmy Bond. We are now viewing the prison in utilities mode, which shows us the electrical wiring layout for the entire prison. Each building in the prison is connected to power grid by these thick underground electrical cables. Power is provided to the prison by this substation, which draws electricity from the national grid. Love the national grid. They give me money. As you can see, the entire wing of prison cells is without power. All of the lights are out. To fix this problem, we first need to switch into utilities mode to understand why the lights are without power. Here's your problem, mate. You've not got any wiring. The nearest electrical cables are too far away. Our engineers can't complete the wiring for this area. Extend the electrical cables nearby to cover this wing of the prison. Right, okay, utilities mode. Electrical cable. And I assume we just draw that out here. Down here. And where is... Ah, here it is. I assume those all go in the right way. We also assume that I can do this, and that will cover the entire thing. We're out of this mode. Oh. In short here, I'm just going to sum up, because I think I've probably skipped. Basically what happened, this guy found out his wife was cheating on him. Poor sod. Was so angry, he thought the best course of action was to kill her. Which really is not a good thing to do. I wouldn't advise it. So, yeah. Come on, people. Got an execution to stage here, you know. Can't be around all day. I do somewhat care what happens to this character. Oh, incoming call. Lights aren't the only thing that needs power. Your new electric chair does too. I hooked it up. Use the power cable to connect the execution facility to the power grid. The electric chair itself is a special type of electrical item. It requires its own dedicated power line. You will need to connect it up directly with the mains cables. Okay, utilities. Hang on. There we go. We're almost done, I think. We should test the new execution room at least once before we try to use it, though. I'm just going to turn it on for a few seconds. Make sure everything is okay. Oh dear. Well, that didn't work. Looks like we drew too much power and tripped our circuit breaker in the power station. The whole prison is dark. We're going to need more juice to be able to handle the power spike the electrical chair generates. Well done, CEO. Really well done. First, we need to turn the power back on. This is a two-step process. Switch the power station back on by clicking on it and selecting Switch On in the menu that appears. Then build 3 more capacitors so we have enough power capacity to handle the electric chair. Once you've done that, crikey. Hobble my his voice. Test the electric chair again by clicking on it and selecting Switch On in the menu. Okay, first switch on, then get another 3 capacitors in here. £3,000. Is that 1,000 per... We've had 1 death. I want 0 deaths, to be quite frank. Let them do their time and then leave. Can we get cleaners in here, please? Ah, here are my folks. Now then, let's go over here and switch this on. How is this already dirty? Well done. I believe we're finished with this job. What happens now is out of our hands. We did a professional job, and that's important in our business. Try not to worry about what happens next. Our dear priest is praying, I believe. In a cathedral. Oh, it's our boy here. Can I help you? Ah. Are you looking for forgiveness? I don't know. I have to do something. I can't live with the things I've done. You have to turn yourself in. Whatever you've done, you cannot evade the consequences. You'll never be able to live with yourself until you face up to your past. I want to go back. I want to forgive her. I want her to forgive me. God will forgive you, no matter what you have done, if you ask him to. But you must answer for your crimes in the eyes of the law. There is no other way. Oh dear. It is time, Edward. You have done the right thing, even though this world will not forgive you for it. You will be with God soon, and he will have the final judgment on you. Oh dear, I want to see this, but at the same time I don't want to see this. Well, I did just spend about 15 minutes building this place, so you know, want to see it in action, but at the same time don't really want to see it in action. I mean, they do this in America. As far as I'm aware, they do this. Are we going to get a bit of dialogue, or...? Oh dear. Edward Romsey, you've been found guilty of 2 counts of murder in the 1st degree. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say? Susan, I'm sorry. Ah, dear. Oh, very dear. It's just not good, is it? Like, why would you inflict that on someone? Like, am I the only one who thinks that's slightly immoral? Okay, let me rephrase. Okay, chapter 2, Palermo. Look, I don't want to know. I'm clicking, but it's not doing anything. Oh. Okay, skip, because I don't care. We're going to save campaign as intro. And then, can we exit? Oh, that exits the whole game. Well, thank you for watching this 25-minute video. If you want to see more, because this is basically going to be a prison building simulator, then leave a like. If you really enjoyed, then make sure to subscribe, and to be notified, hit the notification bell, and follow me on Twitter at ScottishLordYT. That's ScottishLordYT. But thank you for watching. I've been the Scottish Lord. You've been a wonderful viewer. Goodbye.